Hello everyone, I'm HereticPlus, and today on Today I Play, we're going to play Diablo 3. Why am I going to play Diablo 3? I don't particularly really like Diablo 3. I liked it okay the first time, but I just figured out that if I can get a level 70 Diablo character, I get a free mount in Heroes of the Storm. And I would really like that mount, so we're going to do that. So we're going to play with a seasonal hero. I've never done that. It says start fresh and compete with friends to reap exclusive rewards. I don't have any friends who play this game, but that sounds kind of cool. And we got to play with a hardcore hero, meaning that if our hero dies, he's done. And I get that that's entirely not conducive for us to get our goal, but I gotta play hardcore. I've got to have the extra difficulty. We don't have the expansion. I hope I don't need it to hit level 70, but either way, I've played as a barbarian hunter to a barbarian hunter. I've played as a barbarian to a pretty far rank. I've also played as a witch doctor, my favorite. So we're gonna do something different, and I kind of feel like going with a wizard. So let's do that. We're gonna play as a wizard. We're gonna be a female wizard because she's kind of cute. And our name is going to be HP Lady. Create hero. You have chosen to create a hardcore seasonal character. You will start fresh with 0 gold, untrained artisans, and will be unable to use non-seasonal items from your stash. As a hardcore seasonal hero, you can only play with other ones, and should you die, your death will be permanent. That is fine, except customer service will not revive him for any reason. We are wearing very minimal clothing, but that's okay because in the rules of fantasy tropes, the more attractive and clothless the female wizard, the more dangerous and gifted she is. You gotta love it when gender roles make you better at using magic. That's totally a trope you see all the time, is that if there's a fantasy story in like a group of heroes, the female is either good with enchantments or particularly healing magic, or she uses a bow, and the guy always has like the sword or the armor and the whatever. It's definitely stacked in gender roles. Act 1.
Since my youth, I have been told that I was special.
I have never heard that.
A prodigy.
I've never been special.
Potential. I came to the Ishari Sanctum, seeking what knowledge I could glean from the Masters.
It would be nice to have some knowledge from the Masters.
I found them fearful of the truth. I would learn nothing from them.
I really love the animation style.
So, books.
Yeah, she basically went to be a sorceress, found out that she wants to know more than what they can teach her. So she left to find that.
Then, a star fell from the heavens.
And that's when the falling star brings her. It is neat that all of the different character classes have their own reasons to be drawn towards the objective.
To stop the darkness that the star portends. And fulfill the destiny.
I'm probably going to reduce the audio for me, though. I will apologize if the first session has pretty low sound. Actually, it's not too bad now that I'm in the game. So I gotta remember.
Of the dead. The fallen star must be near.
I move by clicking. What is this? Community event buff. Receive twice as many bounty catchbacks. I don't know what those are. They sound good. Magic Missile, the basic magical spell. It does not cost any of our arcane power, which is, I guess, our mana. Shoot Wand. Wait, so this is just shooting the wand. And then if we hold shift, we can actually shoot Magic Missile without targeting something. Which I'll have to remember. But I wish that there's a shift closer to my hotkeys up here. We have 0 equipment, nothing in our inventory. We are a paragon of nothing. Not even useful. Not even good. We have 1 skill. We can shoot missiles with our magic. I really wish the monitor was not locked. I bet that's something that I can turn off, actually. And the only reason why I want to do that is strictly because I play Heroes of the Storm with an unlocked window. And I would love to have it unlocked as well for playing this game. I can't find it. I'll figure that out later. For now, let's play the game. I also should probably be sure of how long I've been recording. Oh, nice. It's on my second monitor. I want to probably shoot for about 20 minute episodes. 20 to 30 minutes. Alright, so we've got pretty good range on our magic missile. Killing the undead. HP lady on the move. New Tristram.
Prophecy sent me in search
Captain
of the star
Rumford.
that fell on this land.
I need stars.
It fell on the old cathedral. There was only one survivor, Leah. You should speak with her.
Okay, we gotta go save
Captain
Princess
Rumford,
Leia.
more dead are
Princess
coming.
Leia.
We can't open the gates until we drive them back. They keep coming.
Got him. Got him again. Getting them till they're dead. It would be nice to have an AoE ability.
I've never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates.
Nice.
Find Leah at the slaughtered.
So we have access to New Tristram. We also got our first arcane power ability, Ray of Frost, which is really fucking cool. That is really neat. So that's the AoE we wanted, and it has no information about how much damage it does. What am I looking for? Is there any way? What am I looking for? I was looking for something important. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
I came here to study the fall
Right.
of Tristram.
Difficulty.
Closer to the town's history than I want to be.
Right. Yeah, so Tristram, I never played any of the older Diablo games, but from what I understand, Tristram is kind of the setting of past games, where the undead scourge was a thing in those as well. But I don't know. I believe that it had something to do with who Diablo was possessing last time? I do not know. Is my recording frozen? My webcam is no longer moving in my recording. Oh, let's what's up with that? I'm gonna check that out real quick. Hi, I'm back. I don't know what the problem is with the webcam there, but if it freezes again, I'll look to fix it. But at least for this first upload, we're gonna just go with it as is. If it freezes, I'll restart it, I suppose. It's not that big a deal. So we did get our new ability, Ray of Frost, which is soups nice. Now I can't hear the game. I have so many problems. Oh, I muted Diablo to check my stream. Oops. Okay, now we're good. Now we're working. Now we're on fire. Okay, so we're in the town of Tristram, which is the victim of an undead plague. If you've never played the game before, the old kingdom of Tristram is overflowing with the undead, as it did many years ago.
Bunch of things for you this fine day.
And the townspeople are suffering. We're gonna go try and find Leah. This is our stash, which is basically the bank we can use. I believe we can actually use it between characters.
Help our mayor. The dead, rising from their graves. This must be the end of the world.
That's too bad. Okay, villagers. Those are sad villagers. Leah, hello.
Rumford said you survived the fallen star.
I did.
What kind of accent do we
Blasting my
have?
uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral. I tried to search for him, but the dead were already rising. I came back here to rally the militia, but Watch out! The wounded are turning!
Oh no! We had a new spell! Got him.
This is killing business.
The dead will overwhelm
Easy
us all,
peasy.
unless
I'm not
something
gonna
is
up
done.
the difficulty
I
anytime
will
soon
make
just
certain
because
that
we are playing alone,
town is safe.
and on top of that, we are a
You
hardcore
should speak with
character,
Captain
so
Rumford at the gate.
the
He can tell you
difficulty
what to do.
is going to mainly come from us not wanting to die at all. So I don't need extra
We've been under
challenge.
siege for 6
The challenge
days
is never
now.
dying.
Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon...
Okay, so
16 militiamen went out. Only Rumford came back.
we need to go search for him. Talk to Captain Rumford at the gate to
What can I
Nutristrom.
do to help you fight the risen dead?
I admire your courage.
Are we
but
Oriental? I
Captain
feel like we
Dalton
are.
and the militia were slaughtered by those things. Only I survived.
Thanks for the warning, but I won't be dying today.
Well, I have seen you fight. Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors.
They're attacking the barricades!
I gonna kill him. The only thing that sucks about it is that
There.
It
That's
can't
one of the wretched
shoot
mothers.
through-
There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
so my Ray of Frost actually cannot shoot
I,
through
Deckard
people.
Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world. But the sight of the wretched mothers still haunts me. They are the remnants of Queen Asilla's slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead.
So, wherein it might seem like this is a fantastic AoE ability, I suppose it still kind of is, just because it can dispatch them very quickly and doesn't require very much aiming to get the kills. For me too, man. I'm recording for a YouTube channel. Meeting the guy I'm going to school with. I guess he's never seen anybody on the local channel. I never play this game. I'm maybe not going to tell him that, but I will play. I will play along. Okay. So it's got a really good range, and honestly, we have more than enough arcane power than we will probably ever need. By the way, there's no necessary guarantee that I'm going to be doing all of this in one sit-down.
Dear reader, I am
Meaning to say that I'm not going to pick up playing Diablo and then
I share my
work
knowledge of this
really hard to
incredible
get
world
through
and
this
its
game.
creatures through my
When I feel like playing
insightful
Diablo,
missives,
I'm
often
gonna do
at
it.
grave risk to myself.
It's
Why, I
by
was
a
recently in
quite
Honduras,
intentional
where my tents were
choice.
ransacked by vicious quill fiends. I
that,
was able to beat them off with a shoe.
I'm putting this
This
game under
old man
what
was fed
I
far
play
worse.
today, meaning that whatever I feel like playing today are gonna be the things that end up on these videos. You know, I will do specific series at times. Why can't I target you? You know, I will be doing series at times, but I will not necessarily
That nest won't spawn
be pursuing
any more of those
every
vermin.
video I do in a series. I want to keep it fun for me. So I play games a lot. I like to talk about the games that I play, and those are going to be the games that end up being in these videos. Not because it's some new project I want to do. I mean, it is a project I want to do, but it's not a project that I want to spend a ridiculous everyday amount of time on. I'm going to play them as I want to. It's not a commitment so much, is what I'm trying to say. Alright. So if you've never played Diablo, a lot of what Diablo is, and a lot of what it's become more and more, is not necessarily a hyper-difficult game. You can min-max, and people who play a lot are going to tell me I'm wrong. You can min-max and become really incredibly effective, but to be fair, you don't get things, really, by being super good at a mechanically difficult game. It's a mechanically very easy game. that you go through area to area, you kill stuff, you loot stuff, and you like press all the buttons in as ferocious a manner as you can to get through. Do not read the box of Diablo, if anybody still plays with boxes. Do not read the box of Diablo and expect it to be a difficult game, because it's not. You will not be satisfied. I recently played through with my friend just this last winter, and you know, I was playing as a barbarian. Yeah, man, what's the that? I'll be sure to do that. I was playing as a barbarian. He was playing as a demon hunter. We cranked up the difficulty every single chance we got. I think we got all the way. It was beyond expert, whatever's beyond expert. And the game just never got hard. It never got difficult. And I found that even with 2 people, so we had the difficulty upgrade for multiple players. We had the difficulty churned up just as high as we could possibly have it with all of the ones we'd already unlocked. And I could still solo bosses, like without his help. I didn't need it. I was just so powerful. And that's a big thing about Diablo, I think.
That should put an end to the attacks, at least for now.
And that's the reason why it's not a game that I soups love. But it's kind of a fun way to pass the time, I guess. And primarily, I really just want to get that mount, because I love Heroes of the Storm. It's my favorite game right now. And I also love to have new mounts. Okay, so we got a new ability we can put on our primary Shock Pulse. Release bursts of uncontrollable electricity across the ground. So Magic Missile is kind of a direct single target spell. This one is an AoE. I like that. That's pretty cool. Does it cost mana? It doesn't. I don't think any of the primary abilities for any of the classes actually take any of your resource to use. I will say, does it seek out targets? Okay, so the issue with Shock Pulse is that it's actually incredibly unreliable. It is not going to hit people if there's only 1 or 2 of them.
On a most grisly sight, a heap of dead bodies.
Oh dear.
Unbelievably, as I was searching them for
The king's gone mad.
Oh, not talking to him
Anyone
anymore.
whose paranoid eye falls on. None of us are safe.
And this is talking about King Leoric, who, if you don't know, is newly a character in Heroes of the Storm. He's my favorite tank to play right now. He's very competitive.
Old Tristram.
Really cool.
Diablo himself once walked this place.
We're like some weird mixture between being British and... Got a shield. Can we use shields? What the hell? We can use a shield. We're some really weird combination between being British and Asian. I don't know. This is just not effective. See, we need to get... I need to get in the habit of using my Ray of Frost for single target people, and my Shockwave for multi-target people. Holy shit. This is a terrible ability. Alright, you know what? God, it's a really cool ability, but to be entirely fair, it's functionally just poop. It's horrible. It's not even good. If I can be a witch doctor and just throw spiders at people and do more damage than that with more consistency, that's just stupid. Okay. So actually, we completed the objective, but let's go ahead and go down here. Okay. We're gonna poop on some people, making them bleed, making them suffer, spitting in their eye, and sticking our wand up their butthole. Oh, I love chests. What does that do? Is that a buff? Nephilim Glory, you move faster and unleash terrible blasts of energy on your enemies. It's worth noting that One of the neat things about Diablo games is that after you beat the game, you can play through again in New Game Plus, which basically means that you basically start the story over, but you get all of the stuff you started with last time. You have all of your levels, all of your abilities, you have all of your items and equipment, and that's really cool to me. I think Darksiders 2 has that as well. Dark Souls is probably the most mainstream thing right now that has New Game Plus. That's pretty popular. And I might play some Dark Souls, just whatever I feel like. Today I felt like Diablo. Back to New Tristram. Captain Rumford.
Thank you for your help, but could you talk some sense into Leah? She
I
won't
can
give
do
up
my
on
best.
the idea of rescuing her uncle.
Nor should she.
I don't know how to talk to ladies.
I didn't think I could get any
What are
better.
they? Reptilian cloth tunic of slaughter. We get life regeneration. We also get life steal for killing people.
Protect him, but now he's dead.
Got a damage sash. Got a nice dagger. Let's do it. That's cool. Oh, we can use this if we want to. This gives us... Which is better, to use a bow? I'm feeling the dagger shield for extra survivability. Is there any way to zoom in? I want to be able to zoom in on my character. Gameplay. Elective mode. Oh yeah, I like elective mode. Okay, is it this? That's good enough, I suppose. Yeah, so as you can see, in traditional fantasy gaming ness, the less clothing we wear, the more powerful we are. What a wonderful system.
Come, let us search for your uncle.
Let us search for your
Open the
uncle.
cathedral first. The guards locked it up.
Come
while
on,
they were
let us
ambushed.
go.
Rumford told me they fought their way
I will
back
use
to
my
Adriel's hut.
Frost
The king
Nova.
must still be there.
We have another AoE ability. Perfect, that's our banner. I'm not going to use these abilities. Okay, to the old ruins. We need to go inside the cathedral.
Here, let me open the gate.
Okay, you do that, dollface.
Adria
Which
was my mother, but I don't know
freezes
much
them.
about her. She died when I was very young.
So I guess
I was
if we
raised
get
by Uncle Deckard.
overwhelmed,
What about your father?
we want
I'm told
to
he was a
freeze
great
them and then
warrior
move
who was
away.
lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
But I think it will probably be a long time until we are actually overwhelmed by enemies. I doubt that'll be something that happens anytime soon.
Look, a hidden cellar. Follow me.
Yeah, why
I
not?
think there was more to your mother than you know.
People said she was a witch.
I think
but
there
I
was
never
more.
believed it.
I like how your mom lived like
Captain
a
Dalton.
block away. Oh, you're dead.
Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will search the cathedral. You stay here and
I
make
will
it count.
search the cathedral.
Thank
You stay here.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake.
That's bad.
The shadows close in on Tristram once again. But like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
Speaking of hell, I would really like for Diablo to get a buff in Heroes of the Storm. Blizzard, are you listening? He's so cool, and he's just bad. He's just not good. He needs to be good. You guys gave him a passive that Leorix is essentially 1,000 times better than, and does the same thing. I don't
Didn't see
understand.
that coming, did you?
And you guys gonna die yet?
Need
Hey.
more arcane power.
Oh, we ran out of power. What is this?
Another unlucky villager.
First time. Those guys are hungry. I'm actually running a D&D campaign right now, where the campaign is entitled "The Age of Gallows." So hanging people are pretty integral to the story in a way that my party has not figured out yet, but soon will. Soon will. How are we doing on time? Pretty good. Another few minutes, and I will be in good shape.
This is Tristram Cathedral. The fallen star is somewhere inside.
I haven't done any video editing in a while. We'll have to see how that works. I want to input my old, I guess, theme song in the beginning to be kind of cool. But we will have to take a look at how everything works. Cathedral level 1. Oh, that's cool. So that's an angel. Or is that a lady with demon wings? I don't know. But it's heaven and hell. Oh no. Here it comes again. I can't remember when we came so close to love before. Black Sabbath, man. Get dead. See, as you can see, like, I'm not really in danger of danger, but to be fair, the first chapter of the game is fairly easy.
Arcane power.
I need arcane power.
The grotesques may seem slow and
Give
senseless,
me
but
the
they hide many
power.
dangers within their hideously malformed bodies. A set of spikes
So does your
lurks
mom.
beneath the monster's flesh, and foul parasites nest within them. It is said that these horrors themselves are constructed by a greater evil, a darkness that I cannot even fathom.
I will say that I'll use the bow this time. When I was just a wee lad of middle school age, I read a book called Keepers of the Kingdom, or something like that, which was essentially about, you know, this mystical house in which the architect, who's kind of like the god figure of the universe, created all of these different floors with rules, and there were like 7 of them, 1 for each day of the week, and it was this crazy space-time fantasy adventure world. But anyway, each of the different people, like Mr. Monday or Grim Tuesday, Lady Wednesday, I believe were their names, all of them actually had underlings who were named after times of the day, and who radiated like different qualities of that leader. That's cool. So, for example, there was Mr. Monday, and then he had Monday's noon, Monday's dawn, and then Monday's dusk. And they all had different abilities based on what they were, which was kind of cool. But anyway, this is a long point. Grim Tuesday, who was the antagonist of the second novel, who basically was like a super industrial dude. This is powerful. Who was basically a super industrial dude who like had destroyed his kingdom for industry, like harvesting the raw materials from his domain so that it's just this black nothingness with trains and coal and whatever. But he actually had melted down all 3 of his sort of helpers, his dawn, dusk, and noon, and made them into 7, I believe 7 or 13 helpers called the grotesques. And when I had first read that word, I was positive that you pronounced the word grotesque.
We could keep the dead trapped here. Akarat,
Are you crawling? Because grotesque makes more sense, I guess, than grotesque does when you are a young lad. It is a weird word. I believe it's French. Who knows? Who knows? Should we go this way yet? I do believe that all of Diablo maps are procedurally generated, so that it will the placement of things will not be the same. Individual rooms might be exactly the same, but where they fall in Reliance or in how do I open the full map? Map level. How they fall in relation to each other will be different every time you play. So this room might be on the bottom of the map. I do not need strength. Strength will not help me shoot a spell at you. Can I shoot a spell harder because I flick my wrist? Maybe. Maybe I can do that. We're not really using our bow for anything. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm not super interested in... oh, there's a treasure goblin. I'm not super interested in doing everything in this game. That's not important to me.
If only they could see me now.
I just want to kind of get through and have a chill time. I have other games of which I am overachieving. It is not this one. Treasure goblins, if you don't know, periodically appear. And if you can kill them before they kind of escape into their dimensional portal, I missed, they will drop a lot of gear.
My name is Latdanan, and I am cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I left only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
I have a really hard time not putting my fingers on QWER, just from my recent time playing MOBAs. It's quite difficult. We're just killing everything. Okay, I'm probably gonna call it a day in just a second or two. Because I do believe there's a decent amount of stuff left for us to do. Do we get the Paladin, or not the Paladin, do we get the Templar before we find a Deckard Cain, or do we find him after? I do not remember. HP Lady has never been here on any character that I've played. And I don't know either. Get Arcane Orbed. Oh, a lot of targets.
I am unstoppable.
Boop. Skidat. Okay, there's gonna be no way out here. I guess if we go this way, that is the highest chance of us getting to the next zone. Now, let's do this. I don't know why that rebel doesn't hurt us.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by
Sweet
Westmarch.
nothings in his ear.
Afraid to speak against
must
the
be the way to
Archbishop.
go.
The councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
Sent us off to die. We went off to die, and dying was this thing that we did not want to do, but that he made us do. It is a really fateful thing to have this kingdom where everybody trusted the Lord so much. You know, they had his back. No matter what happened, they had his back, and then you just had him slowly succumbing to evil.
Didn't see that
shit.
coming, did I don't have enough arcane power.
I don't have enough arcane power. You know, seeing him slowly succumb to evil and madness, but still being loyal to him must be really hard to deal with. Ooh, a veiled crystal. I think we use that in crafting items and equipment at different artisans that we get. You don't actually really craft things yourself. Whenever you have your camp in whatever area of the campaign you're in, you'll have like a blacksmith, an enchanter, whatever, and then you can level them up by paying them gold. And then you can give them materials that you find in salvage to create things that they know how to make. So there is crafting, and technically you are completely in control of your crafting, but the artisans technically craft for you. Though there really is no difference. It's more aesthetic than anything. We have to go down there. I'm gonna call it as soon as we get to the next zone, I think. I really don't want Today I Played to generally go more than half an hour. At least not without specific part planning, and I have not done that yet. Oh, here we go. This is the end.
Foul minions, stay
back! Back!
May this wedge hold. The Skeleton King?
The power
oh man, it's
of the
Leoric.
fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer.
Dude,
as
they
I
actually
have
did a really good job in HOTS
with
with making a Leoric who looks just like the boss from Diablo. He does look just like him. Okay. Okay, I'm here, buddy.
Kane, I will save you!
Help! Help!
Help! Oh boy. Head cleaver. Frozen. And dead. Leather pants of the bear. These are the leather pants that only a bear can wear.
Oh, thank you. But why did you risk yourself for me?
Because I'm so beautiful.
Live. Fortune smiles on you, old man. I'm here to bring you back to Leah.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned
of the secret passage through old maps I found. How convenient.
We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
End
I have
of part
fulfilled my
1.
promise to Leah
Well,
and rescued her uncle, Deckard Cain.
Episode 1
now,
of part 1,
all that stands
or
between me
whatever
and
they
the
call
fallen
it.
star is the Skeleton King, who has returned to darken Tristram once again.
Cool. Okay, so that'll be the end of segment 1 of Today I Play. I hope you all enjoyed, and next time, I'll play something else. Maybe this, maybe not. Either way, thanks for watching, guys.